At that moment, the prison guards rushed over to control everyone. The guy I'd bloodied was Noah, the top dog in this prison. My name is Brock. A few days ago, I came home from work to find my wife lying on the floor. I rushed over to check on her, but suddenly, someone sprayed knockout drugs in my face. As I was losing consciousness, I caught sight of one gesture from the masked figure. When I woke up, I was holding a knife, and my wife was dead. Unsurprisingly, I was convicted of murder and sent to Terminal Island Prison. This place is an island far from the mainland. The only way out is across a heavily guarded bridge. What I didn't know was that prisoners who come here basically never leave. After getting hosed down with high-pressure water, the guards immediately gave me a brutal beating. Before I could even react, one of them tossed me a box of baby powder. Soon, I was thrown into a cell where the other inmates were eyeing me with bad intentions. The guard strutted back over, smugly expecting to find me beaten to a pulp. He never expected that I'd knocked out all the other guys in the room, but all I said was, "They slept." The next day, not only did some bald guy try to pick a fight with me, but then Noah, the black boss, walked over too. Soon enough, I was called to see the warden. Seeing how I'd stolen the spotlight, the guard mocked me sarcastically.
See, the warden does bad things to people to mix it up with the dramas.
The warden was a blonde socialite type who told me that the guy I'd beaten up was the leader of the prison brotherhood. She said I probably wouldn't live through the week, but she also knew that 3 years ago I'd been a legendary race car driver. It just so happened that in the prison's death race competition, their top driver, Frank, had died in an accident. He always wore a mask during races, which had kept his identity hidden. So the warden wanted me to impersonate him and continue racing, but I refused because I knew the death race was a horrific, live-streamed event. The only rule was to cross the finish line alive. Winning 5 races in a row meant freedom, but losing meant death. That's when the warden told me that since Frank had already won 4 races, I'd only need to win 1 more to earn my release. Otherwise, I'd be stuck here, waiting for the Brotherhood's revenge. This got my attention, because I could only get revenge for my wife if I stayed alive.
If it's not worth risking your life for.
That final statement completely convinced me.